Good day, everyone. My name is Robert McHouston, the team member of the MTS for Rent region, franchise locations across the globe. I'd first of all like to thank our team for doing such a good job so far, and also to enjoy the collaboration for the next few weeks until the completion of the course. And also I'd like to thank Stanford University for giving us entrepreneurs the chance to introduce this company specifically to different global students around the world. So to do a little bit of an explanation about our company is Innovative Investments Incorporated. The product we are exclusively offering is the MTS for Rent units. And also those units, franchises, are prototypes that will be offered to franchises will be the MTS for Rent units and one Green Smart Home per franchisee. So those are our products, but our main product for the parent company, Innovative Investments, is actually the franchises themselves, the MTS for Rent regions. Today here in Colorado, we're kind of fighting a storm that's coming in, so I have to be fairly brief. So without further ado, I'll first of all introduce the MTS unit, which is a working unit that we currently use. And then secondly, I'll introduce our waste assembly unit that will be sold, that will be manufactured. Getting to manufacturing, Innovative Investments will not manufacture anything. We will outsource all of our manufacturing procedures, and then we purchase Innovative Investments. We purchase from the manufacturers, and then we provide those products to the actual franchise locations themselves. Okay? First of all, this is the front of the unit. As you can see, there's all tools, pneumatic hoses, extension cords, saw blades, anything you can think of needed to put a house together from the ground up. We have in here, we have our different odds and ends in all these drawers. It's equipped with a microwave. The units will be equipped. This unit particularly won't be equipped, but the future units will be equipped with an onboard toilet in disaster cases, so they have an onboard toilet. We got our table saw there. Different rain gear is provided. In here we have our circuit panel for all the electricity throughout the unit to be provided for the lighting and different things like that, and small tools that need to enjoy some sort of protection as far as levels and different things like that. We have our radio. It'll be equipped with satellite radio and different things like that, so people can keep track of the weather. In addition to the electrical supplies in the unit itself, will actually be the power to charge up your cell phones and things like that. But you can see everything's equipped with lights. And we have our ladders on the top there. We've got our coffee pot. We always have to have a coffee pot. Underneath the storage unit there, you can see the receptacle underneath the bench. We've got benches on each side. This unit here is where our scaffolding, pump jacks, and different things will be stored throughout the, throughout the time that when they're not in use. In addition, just 1 second here. In addition, we have here our miter saw stand and different things like that. We've got our battery packs here to be charged, keep them out of the weather. Each unit will be equipped with a small refrigerator to keep, for instance, you know, to keep beer. We always have to have beer, you know, water and different things like that to keep everything cool. All the units will be equipped with a first aid kit in case of emergencies and different things like that. On this side, we have all of our guns in the bins, different assortment of drills, pneumatic tools, nail guns, whatever you could think of, roofing nailers, all of the accessories as far as having to do down here in these bins here. We have our different things for drywall, painting, and different things like that. Up here we have our, you know, different, you know, heights of step ladders and different things like that. In this unit up here, you can see on top of the storage here, we store our sawhorses on top. And then this unit here, we have different accessories to store for, you know, for different, you know, applications. I'll walk around the outside a little bit so you get a general idea. As far as the inside of the unit, you can see, like I said, you can see the bench and all the different kinds of things. I'll stand back a little bit. You can see the trailer itself, how it's set up. The wrap, the vendor wrap will go on the outside. What it does, it's a dual purpose, you know, source of revenue for us. It serves two purposes as far as advertising for our own company, Innovative Investments Incorporated, and then it will always advertise the franchisee place as well. So I'll walk over here to the truck. That particular unit will be actually contributed to the corporation. You know, when you know, post or pre-funding, different things like that. We're working on that currently. You'll see our unit that'll be actually contributed to the corporation as well. But it'll be traded off because we're going to upgrade once we get funding as far as post funding. But it's a good looking unit. Everybody comments on it and different things like that. And to end on that note, that pretty much sums up the you know, the details about the MTS unit itself. And the future units will include a skid steer loader as well. But this unit here isn't large enough for a skid steer loader, so that's no problem. So, but what I'm going to talk about next is I'm going to talk about the waste assembly unit. As you can see here, we've got our power miter saw. Everything's new. Everything's worth quite a lot of money. But here's what I'll start talking about now. I'll talking about our base cabinet here. As you can see, it's just a normal base cabinet. It's a prototype, just like the MTS unit is currently our current prototype. This is a prototype that I built and put together. This is the exterior of the base cabinet. That'll be in someone's home. It slides open just like that. In the interior of the cabinet includes the trash receptacle, which is the front, which is this receptacle here. As you can see on both sides, you've got the saddle buckets for the recyclables. This one here is basically the plastics, the papers, different things like that. And then likewise on the other side, you can see, you know, the recyclables for the glass and the metals. But basically what happens is, this is where the trash starts at. At the cabinet, it starts. On trash day, what happens is, we pull out the trash receptacle. It gets placed on the scale portion of the unit. And then these units here, both of these units detach very easily from the interior of the cabinet. They in turn are placed on the waste unit itself, which then is pulled out to the curb by the homeowner. What the homeowner is able to do is, after downloading the waste assembly app onto their smartphone, it'll work in much the same way as the way I've designed this prototype of our waste assembly unit. They'll be able to weigh the unit, weigh the trash on the unit, within the trash receptacle. And you can see what I did, rather than I substituted a smartphone for a remote control and put satellite radio on this unit to demonstrate how the RF signal would work. So basically that's how it works, to actually weigh the trash in the trash receptacle. Then after trash pickup takes place, the process starts all over. They roll the unit back up. As you can see, the unit has wheels on it and different things like that. It's able to roll out to the curb very easily by, children even can use it. What I have in my hand here is the handheld unit for the trash truck driver. That basically weighs the weight through an RF signal right through the windshield of the trash truck. And that's how they will actually keep track of the weight. And when they get back to the office, what they do is they hook a USB cable to the handheld unit. That will actually be uploaded onto the company's computer. After the trash day's done, we pull the unit back up into the curb, back up to the garage. We detach the saddle buckets again, place them back into the cabinet for the next week's trash and recyclables. Snapping them in there, very easy. As far as the trash receptacle, back in its place. Close the cabinet, and it goes through the next week. These units will be supplied and worked in tandem. They will be supplied to the franchisee, the MTS for rent regions. For instance, for each assembly unit that the franchisee sells, the revenue that comes off of that, in other words, there's a markup by Innovative Investments to the franchisee. We realize revenues as that way, and then also we enjoy a projected 6% royalty from the revenues made from the franchisee as well. And like I said, the actual franchisee also makes a return on the purchase and the sale of the mobile the waste assembly units as well. So anyway, that pretty much sums up our current prototypes. And again, I thank the team members for the MTS for Rent region, and hopefully we can make it happen. Thank you.